Hello, everyone. Welcome in. Star Wars Galaxy Pictures Day by Day. What's going on? Hope you're doing well. Thanks for making space. Appreciate it. What's going on today? I wanted to start today by saying that I hope you had a chance because Nooch did a very informative video, at least from my perspective, and I love. Like, I've been watching Sinjita's Essentials video where he's talking about the different teams and how they operate, but I'm like, you know what, I'm not there yet. And so I really can't grasp what some of these teams do aside from CLS because that's what I'm working on until I get there. But Nooch did a video today talking about Kairos. And, of course, you'll have seen, it'll be 7-8 days since that video came out, but I got up this morning, took a shower, did my 8 o'clock refreshes type thing, took my kids to school, brought the baby back, put him in bed, came in here, did my 9 o'clock stuff, and then I was like, oh, there's this video from Nooch talking about Chirotex, and so I watched it, and I was like, okay. And so one of the things that I was looking at is he was saying, it takes this much to get the team up, and then it takes this much for the actual character itself. And just some of the stuff, I was like, he was talking about BAM, and you guys know that I just finish BAM or whatever. I mean, I got him to the Gear 12, and I think he probably needs another 100 to get him into relics. But the fact that he's like the highest character that you need that's a non-GL is like just crazy, because some of the GLs, they take a lot of Kairos to get them unlocked, but then Leia 700, Kenobi 700, Vader 700, Jabba 700, Rey 700, Kylo 700, but Sith Eternal Emperor is only 400, which that's less than BAM, and Jedi Master Luke is 600, which is the same amount as BAM, and that's just crazy. But as far as anybody else that's a non-GL, the fact that BAM takes 600 is craziness. But yeah, I listened to that and I was like, I'm just thinking about, it takes, for Executor, it's like 1,700 in total for the whole Executor journey. And that's not too bad when you consider that Profundity is 2,800, which is like, just, I mean, it doesn't sound that much, but when you consider that I did buy Hera, so I don't have that Hera expense, that at least whenever I do decide to go Profundity won't be that much. How many Nisa shards did I just hit? I feel like I hit 2 or 3. Probably didn't. I wasn't even paying attention. I was just talking. But yeah, I feel good about. I feel good about a lot of stuff, but I've been thinking, and I want to make you aware of one thing before we get too far into this. It's been 4 minutes already, but so we're about, today is day 351, so we're about 2 weeks away from the 1 year anniversary. And I think I mentioned to you a few days ago that around the 8th, 9th, 10th, whatever, we're going to be going to one of these indoor water park resorts that I really could care less about, but my son's birthday is in 2 days, and we're getting ready to celebrate all the kids' birthday. My daughter's was back in March. And then the baby's is in June. So we did the water park last year right before BJ left, and that's how this account became BJ Won't Be Missed, because it was originally Benaiah Swgoh, and then it changed for BJ Won't Be Missed in memory of him, and I still miss that kid like crazy. And I think we're just gonna keep this name just as a homage to the legend, the man, the boy, the myth, the legend, Bentley James, and yeah. So there's that. But so what I decided to do is I'm going to do I don't know. I feel like we're going to be better off if we wait until after we get back from the resort thing, because I think we're going for like 2 days maybe, which is painful enough. So I won't even be able to play the game for 2 days. So I think we're going. I mean, we might have to postpone whatever we're doing on the year for however many days, but I'm not even sure what I want to do on the 8th, because I'm hoping that they're not still running double drops during this time. But because we know they're probably going to do double drops like they do every year around the 4th. But I'm just hoping they're not going to still be going on while we're getting ready to, while I'm going to be gone. Or else I'm just going to lose production for however many days. And that can't be helped, because we have to go to the resort during this time. Also, want to let you know that in about 90 days from now, so the end of July, which will be around day 400, I'm guessing, which is another milestone. No, it's not going to be day 400. It's going to be but it is going to be, so we have May, this in May, so we have May, June, July. At the end of July, like I think the 31st, or maybe sooner, I'm not sure, we're going to be heading out on vacay. And we're going to be going south again as per usual. And we're going to be gone for, I don't know, week, 10 days, something like that. So just know that I'm going to have, like I did back about 100 days ago, back on day 150-ish, where I did the same thing, and I had 10 days of video stored up, and then we came back, and it was 161, and I had to start sort of segmenting videos to get this much lead time up till now. But just know that we're probably going to have to do that again. And so just be aware of that. But I'm going to be, so we won't have access to the account for the time that when we go to the water park here in a couple weeks, and also when we go south here at the end of July. So just be aware of that. And like I said, the reason I do these is so in case some of this stuff comes up, I don't have to be like, well, you don't think I'm dead or anything, because you're still getting new content. And I have to shoehorn, I have to make sure there's still content and all of that fun stuff as we're still going along. I'm still one short of this freaking CLS. By the way, in case you're wondering what the number was for CLS, I mean, it's totally different because this is a team and the team is not part of the thing. But like all of these characters, so CLS is a character that you need for this whole team is as characters that you need for other other teams. Like you need Han for Jabba, and you need Chewie for someone. You need CLS for Leia, and you need 3PO for somebody. It's all very, very confusing, but that's one of the reasons why I'm really beginning to understand the greatness of CLS. I mean, I can't wait to, I mean, I don't want to, so this we're going to get into goal setting a little bit. And this is going to sound weird because I'm not a guy that typically does go, but look at this. We just got Chupio to gear 11. That's big. And now we can work on getting him to gear 12. And then, we're probably going to, this Cairo. We got another Cairo piece. So we got another 100 Cairos that we need, and so this is just helping us out with whichever journey we need him for. And I think you need him for Leia, so that's going to make Leia easier for us when we go to get Leia, which talking about goals. I want to go ahead and talk about goals for so one of the goals that I want to get done is obviously before we go south in July, I obviously want to be done with this stupid executor, and with, if possible, and I think it's really possible to be done with this Empire team, with this Palpy, Vader, RG, Nisa, get team, and be working on and be really, and hopefully be gear 13, and hopefully be ready to start relicking CLS. And we're super close to that as it is, I think. If I remember right, I haven't looked at these guys in a minute, so maybe we have to start bringing them back in. But of course, Luke is already there. Chewie needs one more piece, and so Chewie needs, you can see where Chewie in, but I'm not going to bring them back until we finish, until I get the. And that's going to be one of the things. And I thought about, and Starkiller might be an answer. I'm considering Starkiller because we're already going to have Mara the Goat over there. Mara, the greatest female in Star Wars history, in my opinion. We're not going to be taking her to 12, and I do sort of want Darth Talon for a future Sith team. I do want Dash for an eventual profanity, and who's the fourth requirement? What am I thinking of? I'm not thinking of it. I'm gonna look at this and I'm gonna be like, oh, of course, I'm so dumb. But one thing about this is they're all, outside of Mara the Goat, they're all Cantina farms, and it's Kyle Katarn. Kyle Katarn, I think that I already have up, right? I think I do. Or did I stop him? I don't remember. I don't remember what Kyle. I have Kyle. Yeah, 75. So he's already done Star Wars. So this is something that we could do. I mean, I'm thinking about it. But, you know, that's probably going to be something that we do end up doing after we get back from this south in August. But it'll probably be something we start in October, November, I'm guessing. Because there's a team that I think is probably going to be announced that you're going to need for something. Probably Galactic Legendish. And if not, I just want it done for the future. And that is going to be Night Sisters. And I think Night Sisters is where we're going to go after I finish CLS. So the plan is officially right now is Executor. Then this little Empire team, not that we're taking it super high, but we want to make sure, I do want to make it functional. And then after that, CLS. And then after that, Night Sisters. And then after that, maybe Starkiller. I'm not 100% sure of that, but that's kind of where I feel I want to go. And, just because, Mara, we're going to put together this Empire team. We want to have Mara up. I do want to keep working on that Rebel fleet, and taking Kyle up is going to be good for that. Dash will help out whenever we get ready to go for Profundity. And Talon is going to be good for hopefully some version of a Sith team at some point. So, and of course we get Starkiller, then we can make this Empire team a little bit more functional with Palpy, Mara, Vader, Starkiller, and Thrawn, I think. So, probably. But also, Marin gets us a little bit closer to Cal whenever we decide to go for Cal. So, but also I think there's a possibility that we end up needing the Night Sisters for somebody in the future. And I think we could get, Balin Skull, Shintaki, Morgan Elsbeth, and somebody else soon. Probably by the end of the year. I think we're going to get off. I wouldn't be surprised if we get those three at least, in some capacity. And I could see them being a requirement for. I could even see them being marquees for a possible Thrawn GL of some capacity. But that's me, because Balin, Shin, Morgan Elsbeth, and then you make the Night Sisters required for Thrawn, in lieu of the Nogri, in lieu of Talon Card, in lieu of all the people that I talked about in my Heir to the Empire video. If you haven't checked that out, you probably should. I think it's pretty good. And I definitely recommend Heir to the Empire, Dark Force Rising, and The Last Command. Just, if you're a Star Wars fan, you need to read that, and you need to, if you have any input on sort of guiding Disney to what they're doing. I mean, Mara, it's just, it's, it's all the things and so much more, because she is an absolute rock star, and it's a shame that she's not canon, because I definitely think she should be. She's definitely worthy of being canon, but it's like, you know, it would be absolutely phenomenal if they did it right and they brought her into canon, because that would be, it's not helpful when I don't hit Annie. It's not helpful at all when I don't hit Annie. Tidy. The tidy. If I do decide to go for the Chimera, the tidy will be one of the chief reasons why I decided to go for the Chimera. Why I decided to gear up the Chimera and really bring it into prime time, because the tidy is just I don't know a lot about ships, but in my estimation, it's the tidy is S tier, just in my opinion. Not that I've been playing the game very long, not that I'm well versed on every ship, but it's kind of a smoke show. It's kind of a smoke show. See that? All right. What do I have left? I don't know what we have left. I think we did the good old what you call it, the raid already. So we didn't want to lose out on goodies as far as raid rewards. So we already did that. I do want to check that out though to make sure I did it, because I'd hate to say that and be like, no, I'm not getting rewards. Son of a mother. I didn't do the raid. BRB. So I did something crazy. I took my CLS, my not done CLS team, into this thing. And you can see where the Zetas are. We can see we get the 3, 2, 3, the 3, 2, 1, 1, and we have none on 3PO. But these guys are doing work, guys. Guys are doing work, even at the level they are. They're just, and I tell you, this is, I mean, my the Hyper Light account is, but the original account, which you'll see, we're not even close. We're not even close to having the walks done. We're still working on Wicket, because to grind to get, just that we could get 3PO open, but I mean, my gosh, guys. Anyway, I don't think I have anything else to talk about. Thanks so much for being here. I will talk to you tomorrow. Until then, make sure you hold the line, and I'll see you then. Bye.